Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a surprise. Ronnie and I are actually going into another cemetery. Technically, we're not in Hazleton. We are in West Hazleton. And today we are going to go into Mountainview Cemetery. Mountainview is a good-sized cemetery. Those are kids going by on bicycles. It's a nice cemetery, but I can tell you this. In the daytime, it comes across as one way. But when the sun sets, this cemetery can be very, very spooky indeed. Alright guys, so I did say at the beginning of my video today that I would give you a little bit of background on West Hazleton, because it may be confusing for some folks. Hazleton, West Hazleton. Well, first off, let me tell you a little something about Hazleton, and I'll get into West Hazleton. Hazleton originally was a lumbering settlement. It became a prosperous mining town in 1818 after the discovery of nearby anthracite coal deposits. Believe it or not, Hazleton got its name from hazel trees and hazel bushes because at the time there was a lot of swamp area in Hazleton, and it was, I guess, unofficially known as the Great Swamp. Yeah. I actually remember parts of Hazleton having all kind of like 10, 12 feet high plants growing and kind of marshy, swampy areas, and bamboo. I actually remember bamboo like 12, 13 feet high. It was crazy. Now, West Hazleton, okay. West Hazleton was originally part of Hazleton. And they basically became a separate municipality in 1889. They had their own zip code, and they had their own mayor. So I don't know, everything that went into that decision, why people wanted their own little borough, but I didn't want to really dig too much about that. Just to explain the difference between, Hazleton and West Hazleton for anyone wondering what really the difference is. Alright, so there's two paths here in this cemetery, and we're actually going to go on the right path first.
Do a big circle, I suppose. I mean, I want to call it a circle.
Yeah. Now, like I said during my intro, this cemetery can be very creepy at night. It's not any one thing that you can actually put your finger on, but it's more or less
several things.
A presence, a feeling. Is that from there?
Yes, it has the same name. If you know how to read, you can read it.
Oh, well, I didn't see, so I didn't know. It makes you wonder, why is there no graves over here?
Undeveloped land yet. I don't know why.
Huh. Well, that's an unusual name, Cancerius.
Flattened.
Wow.
It's like Sartorius.
Yeah.
It's the origin of your last name Sartori.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they were just allowed to keep their name, though.
Shame they don't have trees marked here so you know what type of a tree is what.
What? Yeah. Lots of weeping willow, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, probably one of the few left actually in the whole Hazleton, West Hazleton area. And of course, there has to be litter. People just have to litter. And we see some beautiful leaves starting to turn. This right here is, I think, my favorite in fall, the red. I love the red and the orangish red. That's my absolute favorite. I think they are like the prettiest. You'll notice in this cemetery that there's not as many mausoleums. Ooh, there's that gorgeous black granite. Look at
I
that.
like that one.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? I love the black. It looks so elegant. Different than the plain gray. And that sand color, I like that too. I've always thought that that is like nicer. Gray is just adds to the dreariness in
That it does.
in a cemetery. Altmiller, name of a playground.
Where?
Right there,
Oh, yeah.
Altmiller.
Well, I think it sounds like
Oh, baby Conrad Crellin, 1915. Maybe then they stopped using the little lambs they used to put on top.
yeah.
Oh, sad.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know offhand.
I wonder if that's like the setting place for a tombstone eventually.
Maybe.
That makes sense. Like they cast the foundation first. I wonder. Over there. That's where I put the name of it.
Someone buried here? There's no tombstone. But it says Dad.
Had to be someone buried here. I mean,
There's no marker here, Ronnie. There's no tombstone.
that's very odd. I don't know.
Okay, this is very unusual, guys. Someone has Dad deep in her heart. She'll always stay, loved and missed every day. Flowers, bouquets of flowers, a LED candle. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near. Still love, still miss, and always dear. But
There's no tombstone.
there's no tombstone here.
No plaque. No nothing.
There's no plaque. There is no marker. Just a yardstick. It doesn't even look like it was a recent grave. So I'm very puzzled.
Same.
Okay, that's an oddity right there.
You know what else is an oddity? Is this.
Might have been something there.
Maybe another giant gate thing at one point.
Yeah, might have been. Could have been. Do you want to go down this area and then we'll go around? Now here is, now this is nice because it's like hidden out of the way. I'm not seeing a name on it though.
Oh.
Eggs?
Yeah.
What kind of eggs?
Well, they're spotted, so they're not human. They're not human. I mean,
Yeah, I was going to say human.
the kind that we eat. No, they're not. These are spotted. Kind of birds.
Well, there was quite a few nests back here then, because look.
Yeah.
Well, someone's baby's hatched.
Successfully.
Oh, it's covered. The name is covered over here.
It is.
Ow. George Bouchard Markle.
This isn't that mausoleum.
No, I know. Faye Morgan Neal,
But this
Gertrude
is one
Neal
of his family, I
Markle,
think.
Frederick Stark
Hold on, wait.
Markle.
I want to see if it opens. No, it doesn't even move.
Now look at that's been closed for years. I don't think anybody goes in them.
Anymore? No.
I mean, at one time, families used to have services in them, and
Yeah, but it's actually, I want to go see this before we put the marker grave over here. I want to see these ones because I've never actually stopped and looked at these ones. Okay.
Dreyfus. That's
Dreyfus's family.
yep, they have an insurance agency. Now, what's over there? They have that
Just
gate up.
refuse. That's like their garbage thing.
Oh. Well, hello there, Robin. Hi, pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Whoa, what's up with these stones? Why do they look like something
That's moss.
ate away at
Nope,
them?
that's just moss.
Ow.
Old, very old moss.
Holy Hannah.
Moss that's so old that it's dead.
The heart-shaped ones are nice.
Paisley, Laverne Paisley.
I told you Paisley is a very common and popular name. Now see, I am curious, so I of course have to be the nosy one just to take a peek. Hang on. Whoa.
Oh, that's baby in the next family.
Yeah. Fan Cook. That's a name I have not heard in quite a while. Mm-hmm. Benedict Lodifus. Wow.
Haas, Haas. Yeah, there's a Getz right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Huh.
The Hales were cremated.
Oh, yeah, I see that. You notice in the Vine Street, the Hazleton Cemetery, there was a lot of that.
A lot of them, yes.
And I see there's an ample amount of veterans in this cemetery. But the Freemasonry definitely at one time was
Very prevalent in the area.
Yeah, yeah. Really interesting. An interesting observation. For those of you who like to, go into cemeteries and everything, keep your eyes out for the Freemasonry symbol. And just out of curiosity, let me know if you come across
who you discover, and
in other cemeteries, if you discover Freemasonry being very popular, because apparently late 1800s, early 1900s, it was much more so than I ever knew.
And there she is on your right. That is it. That is the mausoleum.
Yes,
That
guys,
is
this
mausoleum.
is what Eris was talking about. The mausoleum.
The Markle mausoleum.
The Markle mausoleum. And there's been several versions of the story. But basically that if you look in the window, the bust, the face will turn into the face of the devil. Now, I heard the story that if you hang around or sit on the steps of the mausoleum, there will be pounding. I'm assuming like on the doors. That gets louder and louder. Now, I sat in the back and never heard no pounding or anything, but you know how that goes. Old wives' tales meant to,
Notice also how his mausoleum is the largest one here.
Well, of course.
He was the most influential.
Money, yep.
See, Markle,
Yeah.
Gordon, Harold Gordon.
Yeah.
That's it. That is it. That is the
So this is it, guys. You notice there's no handle, there's double locks on it. You see that?
Yes. I do, actually.
Wow. Very interesting. So you can't really look in. That tinted glasses,
I feel like these people here are like watching us.
Why? Not doing anything. At the back window, you see like a statue of a man and a woman dancing.
There's more here, more family here, more recent one. Markle Jr., Markle.
2016.
Markle. Eckley, Markle.
1958. Oh gosh, he was young. Died in World War II.
But look to your right. Even this doesn't avoid vandalism.
Now, see, this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, this really
There's
pisses
no
me off.
need
There's
for
no
this.
Need for that. It's a mausoleum. It's a.
Why would you disrespect a piece of history and a family's history by doing this crap?
I don't know, but anybody that will watch this video that is a member of the Markle family or knows the Markle family, present day, you might want to let them know.
What does that say, Fonzie?
I don't know, but you might want to let them know.
Yeah, it says Fonzie.
You might want to let them know that this has been done, and that if there's any way to either restore this building to get rid of that, or even a way to get rid of that period off of here, you might want to.
Well, I don't know who is calling themselves Fonzie, but I can tell you right now, Arthur Fonzarelli was a good boy from Happy Days, and he would not disfigure a mausoleum. No, he would not. And then back here was more graffiti.
More graffiti. More graffiti.
Like, really?
And if you look to your left, the rocks I was telling you about. With
Yeah.
lots of litter everywhere.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. If you look, you don't see a bust. You see an outline of a man and a woman dancing.
Huh.
So maybe they changed the statue inside. I don't really see his bust in here anymore.
Mhm.
But if you peek through, go ahead, you'll see what I mean. If you actually look through the spaces where the leaves are, you'll see that statue of a man and a woman.
Oh no, the bus is there. It's at the bottom. You can't really see it too much because of
Really?
light. Yep.
Oh, I didn't.
There's really big spiders here, so please don't get too close.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to see. I can't see the bust.
I can see it on the bottom. But the myth only works if you're looking at in from the back.
Yeah, but who's tall enough to do that?
People used to be able to.
Oh, they probably brought something to stand on. Alrighty, so we wanted to show you the infamous mausoleum that sparked its own junior high,
Mythos.
yeah, myth.
And for anybody watching, have I ever seen the statue turn? No.
I never seen or heard anything either. As I said, it's one of them urban tales, urban legends, meant to keep kids out of graveyards. But let's be honest, Halloween, cemeteries, kids, I don't know, it all goes together,
All goes hand in hand.
And who of us hasn't been at least at one party in their lives that was in an old cemetery?
We are coming to the very, very, very old part of the cemetery up ahead. Set aside for like the Civil War people.
Yeah. So these are going to be some really old tombstones up here.
Probably unrecognizable.
One of my subs came up with a very good idea, and I'd like to give it a try next year. Doing the tombstone rubbings with charcoal.
I do want to stop at the memorial there, though. I want to see if I can see anything. Yeah, look at that.
Well, isn't that nice? Someone planted flowers. That is actually really nice.
Oil and bark heart.
That is nice. They actually planted their own flowers.
You know what?